I guess I was doing my own tribute to Ozzy Osbourne around the time that the godfather of heavy metal died. I literally barreled off a crazy train to my seventh New World Wonder, Taj Mahal. Okay. There's chaos outside, chaos ensues, but I'm going to talk through it because this is the time and the place for a vlog. I'm feeling it, so I'm going to do it. To be fair to the train itself was sane. The person on it was insane. For some reason, I had conflicting information about whether the train that I was on, 25-hour epic from Mumbai, actually stopped at the closer station to Taj Mahal. For whatever reason, the main station, Agra Kant, and the station that I wanted to get off, Agra Fort, was a long 5-kilometer slow roll. So my crazy brain thought, if there's conflicting information, but the train is so slow that I can literally step off right here, I can have the best of both worlds, as in I'll make my stop regardless of what the train decides to do. But for some reason, physics went out. Physics just never cooperated with me. Normally, as an electrical engineer, I'm good at judging speed, distance, how to step off. This time, I just did what's best described as a skateboard bail off. There was a man standing, I think he was just a lone passenger, one of the doorways, and he moved aside as if to let me off, which also signaled to me that he felt I could make it. So with that extra vote of confidence, I stepped off at a normal pace, which was the wrong pace because the train was still going, albeit slowly. So for some reason, I did literally a barrel roll, skateboard bail off, and I actually did hurt myself. I have a bruise on my knee. It's remnants of this adventure. And the people on the train and on the platform were wondering what the fuck just happened. A number of them ran up to me to try to help, but I assured them that I was okay. My ego assured them that I was okay, but I had a feeling that I'd have some delayed onset soreness or injury later on, and I indeed did. I was well enough to still do an ultra walk all the way to the hostel, but suffice to explain that a couple days later, I'm still crazy train and crazy brain. The only news that I have heard literally since I landed in India, it's all about rock and roll, about some cheating CEO at a Coldplay concert, and the death of Prince of Darkness, godfather of heavy metal, Ozzy Osbourne. So I thought I'd jump on and address that because why the fuck not? Okay. I've completed another checklist of mine on the many, many open checklist smorgasbord that I have. This one is the 7 New World Wonders. The last one I was missing is Taj Mahal in Agra, India, and I just ticked that off several times over the last couple of days. I entered the Taj Mahal proper, and due to my own airy-fairiness, probably due to a minor concussion from my barrel roll, I actually loitered on the grounds for about 12 hours from sunrise to sunset. Normally, they have a 3-hour time window and they check that upon exit. But since I was there for so long, my phone ran out of batteries, which had my electronic ticket on it. So when I went to exit the turnstile, I just showed them 0%, because that's the only juice my phone had left to show, 0%, and they let me out. The Taj Mahal, I'll be quite honest, is just one of those wonders that made it onto the list when in reality I question whether it's even the best one in India. At the Taj Mahal ground, there's a photo exhibit through the history of India, and they have so many different architectural wonders here that I find it interesting they ended up going with the Taj. At least in pictures alone, some of them seemed more impressive. None that I can name off the top of my head because there were so many. When I was filming too, I was struggling to remember what the other 6 new wonders are, and I think I've since remembered, and in order, for me, they are the Great Wall of China, the Colosseum, Petra, Chichen Itza, Machu Picchu, Christ the Redeemer, and now Taj Mahal. I actually finished a number of my 7 New World Wonders in the last couple years since 22. So in 22 I did Chichen Itza. In 23 I did Machu Picchu and Christ the Redeemer. And now in 25 I've just done Taj Mahal. Yeah, so my 23 made up for 24. That's an average of 1 new wonder a year. That's adding on to all the other things I do, new countries, new this, new that. I have actually charted what I consider epic course. I'm in India now, so that's a hint. I think I'll keep it close to the chest what is to come in August, but I'm excited. I'm returning to my favorite adventure continent. That's the hint. And just to address some things that I was wanting to vlog about from before. Boo to the Oilers for losing again. Last year I cried live when I found out the news. This year I think I've just internalized it is what it is. If anything, I'm just happy enough to have been part of the City of Champions, born there during the Gretzky years, although I know Gretzky's having some controversial reputation among Canadians at this point. But I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has made up for that in spades by becoming the first Canadian playoff MVP and NBA champion. So hopefully this bodes well for the upcoming Olympics. I know last year's Olympics, 24, which I actually attended as a spectator, things were less than ideal, but hopefully best is to come. All right, crazy brain, crazy train.